What's up, everybody? Anthony here again with another round of McGee's Garage, the most underrated show on YouTube. And today we got a primer bulb, my boat gas tank. We got a lot of other stuff we're gonna go over, but right here we got this very hard fuel line that was on there, and oh, you can see that right there. You see that breaking? This isn't fuel line, but it's what came with this cheap gas tank I bought online. I got this actual fuel line, and I'm just gonna throw this on here real quick before we get into some other stuff. But it's kind of funny because we got this guy at my local parts store. His name's Muhammad. He's pretty chill. I tell him, like, hey, I need 3 feet of whatever size this fuel line is. It was 1/4 inch. And he goes, oh, this isn't fuel line, this is vacuum line. And I go, yeah? And he goes, yeah, you're not supposed to use this for fuel line. This is vacuum line. And I go, yeah, that's the problem. They were using it for fuel line, and I don't need it for fuel line. I need it because my boat needs actual fuel line. So, you know, we had a good little laugh about that. Got me what I needed, like usual. Not Napa though. Never go to Napa. Napa sucks. I had this issue where I think I was getting air in the fuel line. It's like it was losing prime while I was driving. Not really down with that. It's not very cash money. Figured I'd fix it now before it strands me on the water. So I'm gonna replace the radiator cap on my Ranger, and I just drove it, so don't do what I'm doing. I am a professional. Do not remove a radiator cap when the vehicle's warm. Oh, well, there goes that. Sitting on my steering. I'm gonna have to go get it. I'm gonna go ahead and start this rolling meme of a vehicle. Here's the problem with this thing. Basically, it leaks down a certain amount in the radiator, about ½ a gallon, and it just leaks out of the top of the cap. But after it gets to a certain level, it stops doing it, and it never gets hot no matter what I do. So I think it's the radiator cap. I'm just gonna try something cheap and easy first, although I did get the expensive one. My dad told me to throw the heat on while I do this. Something about filling the heater core up as well. But anyway, I got the good cap for it with the little pressure release. So like, it was basically just leaking out from the bottom. I think the seal was blown out. Don't say head gaskets, because this is a 3.0, not the 4.0. I specifically got it because it doesn't have issues with head gaskets. We are using distilled water, the finest from Great Value. If you'd like to add a little bit more horsepower to your ride, you can always use name brand distilled water. I think Dasani is a leader in the horsepower. So you see, look at that right there. And now look, that was about a little bit less than ½ a gallon. Here goes the new cap. Oh yeah, it even fits. That's great. I'm gonna get rid of this. I'm gonna drop my spare tire one time just to get rid of it. I don't know if I got any radiator cap experts here, but this seal is definitely a little bit rough. All right, it's been idling for a few minutes. Oh, no way, it's dry. Wow, that might have been it, I don't know. And temperature is normal. Folks, this is the real star of today's video. We have a Kawasaki Mule at McGee's Garage. Haven't put a sticker on it yet, but it's coming. I can't believe we haven't done it yet. Long story short, we picked this up for a deal from a family friend. Has some new parts on it, needed just a little bit of touch up. We'll be going over it. But the question today is, have side-by-sides gotten out of hand? Now, this is also piggybacking on the new Can-Am 2025 Outlander release, which, by the way, there was one here. By here, I don't mean on this property, but in the hood, there already was one. May or may not. One of my neighbors, not everybody knows this, but one of my neighbors is Colt Gene. Look his channel up. Good dude. Always been cool to me. They did a photo shoot in a shop and around the ranch of the 2025 Can-Am four-wheelers, but that's besides the point. Have side-by-sides gotten completely out of hand? Technically, guys, I'm guilty of this because the Rock Source is side-by-side. At least sold as one in the States. Sold as a Thar everywhere else. But this right here is Aside from an old golf cart, this is the first side-by-side. Let me explain. Seating position, side-by-side. It's got a bed, roll cage, roof, headlights, somewhat aggressive tires, two-wheel drive, yes. But what not many people know is this right here is the differential lock. If I could get it to go. I guess that's it. I don't know. That locks the rear differential, so you got a live axle now. Needed a couple things. Shout out to the parts resource, another person in the hood. They got us a new steering column and a new steering link, I guess you call it, steering shaft with the U-joints, because what was on here, the bushings were blown out of the column and the U-joints were rusted in the shaft. It's got these aftermarket boat cup holders, at least I think they're aftermarket, but these are definitely in the clearance bin at Bass Pro. We've had this thing, you may have seen it in a couple videos, we've had this thing for a couple months now. We love it. This is a great utility vehicle. One of the first UTVs, side-by-side UTVs. Dump bed, look at that. Dump bed. Got the motor under there, looks pretty clean, Coil-over suspension, plenty of space, got a tailgate here. Is this all that's needed for a side-by-side, or is it really necessary to have the little AC cabs and 300 horsepower and all that good stuff? Comment down below what you think. Do we need more than a mule? Do we need more than one of those Kubota RTV things? You know what I'm talking about? All the Can-Ams and Razors, are those justified? I don't know about you guys, but I really like this thing. Really no issues. I'm not even sure what year it is, but it fires right up. Look at this. Go ahead and shift her in gear here. Oh yeah. That's flat out, by the way, about 15 miles an hour. The Razor doesn't have this back there, man. Headache rack. I will say those side-by-sides ride better. Went ahead and got some welds for the enclosed trailer. Old Scorpios, not too bad. Those are actually stock Roxor tires right there. Picked these up from a guy in Ocala. He was pretty cool. Good communicator. That's all we really ask when buying stuff from other people, just good communication and honesty. And he had both, so you know, came to a deal, bought them. So anyway guys, pretty chill episode. Been pretty busy doing the real work. I don't really make a whole lot from YouTube, and right now my real trap is jumping, as they say. So luckily winter is coming soon-ish, and usually we slow down a little bit. So the uploads will be a little bit more frequent, a little bit more effort, but you just got to bear with me for now. So until the next time, I will see you guys later.